You sent that text. You checked your phone twice. She saw it. She just didn't reply. Here is the brutal reality. She isn't busy. She isn't asleep. She is losing interest. Right now, in this exact moment, you are making a mistake that 90% of men make. You think showing more interest will make her stay. You think being available proves your loyalty. You are wrong. In female psychology, nothing kills attraction faster than a man who needs it too much. You are suffocating the very spark you are trying to protect. She smells the desperation on you, even through a screen. There are 7 specific behaviors, silent killers, that turn a woman's desire into disgust instantly. You are likely doing 3 of them today. Before we fix this, I need you to commit. Hit the like button and subscribe right now. Do it to help this channel grow and reach other men who are losing women they love simply because they don't know the rules. Now, let's turn the tables. 1. You believe that replying instantly shows respect. You think if you answer fast, she'll know she's a priority. That is a lie. When you are always available, you signal that your time has no value. You are telling her that your life is empty enough to pause everything for a notification. You aren't being attentive. You are being cheap. Here is what is happening in her brain. Women are biologically wired to seek high-status mates. High-status men are busy building empires, not staring at screens. If you are always accessible, you become common. Scarcity breeds value. Abundance breeds boredom. She cannot miss you if you never leave. Here is your move. Mirror her pace. If she takes 2 hours to reply, you wait 2 hours. Never double text. Never apologize for a late reply. Let her wonder what you are doing. But even if you master your timing, this next mistake will destroy her respect the moment you open your mouth. 2. You think explaining yourself clears the air. You think if you give her the full context of why you did what you did, she will understand and forgive you. This is a fatal error. Over-explaining is a submission signal. It screams, "Please approve of me." When you justify your decisions, you are handing her the judge's gavel. You are placing yourself on trial and asking her for a verdict. In female psychology, a leader acts. A follower asks for permission. When you over-explain, you force her into the role of the authority figure. Attraction cannot survive when she feels like your mother. She wants a rock, not a man who crumbles into apologies. Here is the shift. Never offer an unasked-for explanation. If you are late, say, "I got held up." Do not give a 10-minute story about traffic. If you make a decision, state it. Own it. Be brief. Be bold. But even if you stop explaining, you will still lose her if you fall into this next trap regarding your opinions. 3. You think avoiding conflict makes you a good guy. You think agreeing with her opinions keeps the peace and shows compatibility. That is the fastest way to the friend zone. A woman does not want a mirror, she wants a man. In female psychology, agreement without thought signals a lack of spine. She constantly tests you, small disagreements, little challenges, to see if you will fold. If you bend to her every whim, she feels unsafe. If you cannot stand up to her, how can you protect her from the world? She craves friction. Friction creates heat. Total agreement creates a vacuum where attraction dies. Here is your directive. Stop saying, "I don't mind," or "whatever you want." Have a stance. If you hate the movie, say it. If you disagree with her politics, state it respectfully. Be unshakable in your reality. However, having a backbone won't save you if you make this catastrophic mistake with your emotions. 4. You hear society telling men to open up. You think crying on her shoulder proves you trust her. You believe sharing your deepest insecurities makes you bond. It does the opposite. It makes you look weak. Women are not your therapists. In female psychology, stability is the ultimate aphrodisiac. She wants to be the emotional storm, and she needs you to be the harbor. If the harbor is flooding, she drowns. When you pour out your unhealed trauma early on, she doesn't feel connection. She feels a burden. She instantly questions your ability to handle the world's stress if you can't even handle your own. Here is the rule. Process your heavy emotions with your brothers, the gym, or a mentor. Share your problems with her only after you have found the solution. Share the victory, not the struggle. Show scars, not fresh wounds. But suppressing your emotions is useless if you are still begging for this one specific thing in every conversation. 5. You think asking, "Are we okay?" or "Do you like this?" shows you care about the relationship. You think checking the temperature keeps the connection safe. This is self-sabotage. Validation seeking is a repellent. When you constantly fish for compliments or reassurance, you are not asking for love. You are asking for pity. In female psychology, confidence is only real if it is internal. If your self-worth relies on her input, she holds the power. She cannot respect a man whose confidence she has to manually recharge every day. She wants a man who knows his value, not one who needs to be reminded of it. Here is the correction. Validate yourself. Stop asking her if she is having a good time. Simply lead the date. Stop asking if she likes your outfit. Wear it with conviction. Assume she desires you until she says otherwise. But even with rock-solid confidence, you will lose her instantly if you make this massive error regarding the future. The nice guy is dead. You now possess the keys to her psychology. Do not apologize for your new strength. She is secretly craving it. You must hit like and subscribe right now. Help this brotherhood grow and reach the men who need this. Walk away from the boy you were. Become the man she fears losing.